Good morning, good morning. It's the Last Minute Laura Show. Good morning, good morning. Hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. I'm actually still not ready, but I'm almost ready. I'm just going to take out a few plants that I want to show you today because we've got some floral situations happening in the room today. So I'm going to get my crochet out. I'm also going to grab a couple plants, take my cutlery from my breakfast away, and I will be right back. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just the other room. Hi, Peekaboo. She heard the sound of cutlery and thought there were snacks for her. Okay, we have quite a few flowers happening right now. Quite a few things starting to bloom. Oh, what's it called? Glitching. I almost said, I tried to start it with the ch instead of gla. Okay, just give it a sec while it glitches. I'll be right back. Hello, everyone. I don't know what happened. Just a little morning glitch. Nothing's plugged in that is active. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Nothing's plugged into that.
And this one?
That's the microphone, I think.
No, this is not.
Okay, well, I don't need anything that isn't the microphone.
Oh, right.
But that shouldn't be taking any brain power, right?
It's not brain power. The bus gets overloaded.
The bus
Too many people on the bus.
Oh, the bus. Too many bus people. Get off my bus.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm doing.
Very good. Good morning. Hello, everyone. Sorry for being glitchy and late, but I'm happy to have you here this morning. I'm happy to have you here today. I have too many flowering plants that are outdoor plants that are currently, I don't know. They're flowering now, and that's great in a normal world, except for the weather is doing a thing where it's still not spring here. Every week, spring comes, and by the weekend, winter returns. So I don't know what to do about that, but I will say it's not my favorite situation to be in. I am going to show you all of my plants, but I just want to tell you, it's 6 degrees Celsius where I live right now. You're not supposed to have your annual flowers outside until the nighttime, the overnight temperature, is above 10 degrees Celsius. So we have a frost advisory at 7:45 a.m. We have a frost advisory right now. Well, I don't have anything outside. My gladiolus is outside. Maybe I'll take it in. Anyway, tomorrow, Sunday, I'm trying to believe in my heart that this weekend is our last weekend of fall, of winter, of spring, whatever. By the way, oh my God, I didn't even say it yet. Happy May 1st, happy May Day, happy Beltane, blessed Beltane. What else? Happy birthday week for anyone whose birthday is this week. Here we are. Anyway, in the 10-day forecast, I have 2 nights that it's going down to 1 degree Celsius. And then I also have 3 different nights where it goes down to 3 degrees Celsius, which is not good. I really would like to know when the frosts are going to end, because 3 degrees is a little bit too cold at night. I really would like to get these things out, but it's already May 1st, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. May 10th, it's still going to be cold here. So that's not my, ideal situation, if I can be 100% with you guys. It's not my situation ideal, because I have too many plants in my house right now, truly. I do not have room to be keeping them in my home much longer. I'm going to show you some of the ones that are making me LOL. So I only grew white petunias. Don't know if you remember that. Literally only grew white petunias. Only planted seeds for white petunias. They were from saved seeds, so that was my bad, because here's my first white petunia. That's my first one. That's my first white petunia right there. That is not white at all. That is bright pink. So there's number 1. Here's my number 2 white petunia of the petunia. Ow, why are you sore? Get back in where you're supposed to be. Why are you sore? One of my earrings hurts. Why? Did something get caught on you or something? Ow. Okay. Sorry. You didn't ask, but now I'm feeling about pain. Okay. Anyway, here's my second white petunia. Let's see if I can get it to focus on not my face. That's my second white petunia. Here's my third white petunia. Right there. That's the third one. That's a white petunia that I'm growing right now. There are just, so far, of the many, many petunias I have 0 that have actually come up white. Here's another one that's supposed to be a white petunia, also looking bright, dark pink purple. Another one looking bright, dark pink, purple. So I'm wondering if we're about to get 0 white petunias right now. Like, I'm wondering if that's what the world that we're about to enter is, a world with no white petunias, which wouldn't, like, it wouldn't shock me. These were from saved seeds. So it can happen that none of the saved seeds are going to show true to the parent plant. That's a possibility, sure. I'm still very hopeful that that is not going to be what happens to us. And in fact, these ones are just opening first for vibes. These are vibes-based petunias, and the other ones are going to open like later. The white ones are going to open later, and then there's going to be just this beautiful waterfall of white petunias. Okay, we're just going to believe that. I also have 2 marigolds blooming right now. They are also struggling with something, but I can't see any spider mites. And I can't see any thrips, so I don't know what's getting them. I mean, it's probably spider mites or thrips. Is that a thrip? No, that's just dirt. Anyway, they're blooming, which is nice. That makes me happy. So these ones are going to be not able to go out still for another probably 10 days, and I don't have anything to up pot them into, so I'm getting a little bit anxious about that. What I'm thinking I might do as an option is I might ask Alex to empty out we have this little area of our backyard that has a roof over it, and I'm wondering if I could just like put my baby plants in there. And it's not a closed space, but it backs onto a fence and our garage. So it has 2 solid walls and then a third wall that is just like a shade cover. So it keeps mostly wind is out of there. I feel like it could probably be a good spot for all my seedlings to live. I just would have to clean out a whole bunch of stuff because like our spare tires are there. It's like it's a busy spot in our backyard. See if I can include that one too. There you go. And then we'll put this one over here. And here's another one. This one has slime all over the bottom, which is not my favorite. Oh, I think I can see a thrip. Not anymore, I can't, because now it's dead. One benefit of thrips being how easy it is to kill them. Even though it's pretty easy to miss them and then have your plant die. Another fun thing about thrips is they don't really hunt in packs. From my experience, you're only going to get a couple of thrips on any one plant. Like literally like 2 or 3. So if you get 2 of them, you might already have cleared your plant. I wonder if thrips eat spider mites. Anyway, there's another marigold in bloom. Another thing I've got in bloom right now is this oxalis. I just want you to see what can happen if you transplant your oxalis every once in a while. So this is, I think we did 9 corms in here. Let me see if I can count them all. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I'm counting 7, so I think I probably did 9 corms in here. And look at how like full and bushy and flowery this plant is. It's so strong and like dense. It could definitely get up potted now. I can see roots coming out the bottom, so it's definitely good to be up potted, but I'm not gonna because I don't have any larger sized pots and I don't have any extra dirt to pot them into. Honestly, that could be a fun activity for my friend and I tomorrow. Just up potting all my seedlings. My friend is coming over. Let me see if Julia has any additional 4-inch pots. Let's see if she'll just pick up a FaceTime. You guys can listen in. It's me and Jules. If she picks up, which she should. She's been on antibiotics a couple days. She's probably feeling a little better. Pick up your phone. I don't care if you're sleeping. You better pick up your phone. Hello.
You called just in time for a juicy wet baby.
Look at that happy girl. Julia and Elizabeth obviously just had a shower. I'm on live, obviously, which means you're also on live.
Hey, girl.
Hey, what I'm asking you is, do you have any pots that are bigger than this? And do you have lots of pots bigger than that?
No. I have some.
How many is some?
10.
That's not enough. My plants are not going to survive another 10 days in the pots that they're in. Because the forecast shows 10 days. The last 3 days of the next 10 days, it goes down to 3. So...
Does that mean all my plants are going to die too?
No, you started yours like weeks and weeks after me.
Okay.
I started mine in like February. You started yours in like March.
Yeah.
So probably you're fine. I love that she's just listening and like looking around at the plants too. She's like, I don't know, Mom.
You're right. I don't know. That marigold looks iffy.
It does look iffy. Also, here are my white petunias.
I love your white petunias. I'm so happy for you.
Can I show you one other white petunia I have here?
Yeah.
Here's a new one. That's white. Yeah, Julia did this because she saved the seeds. Here's another white one. There's another white one. These are all from seeds that you saved me for white petunias. So thank you.
I'm now questioning which white petunia plant I saved from.
I'm thinking that you just saved petunia seeds and then you went, I think they were the white ones, I don't remember.
Look,
and
I'm growing something special for you. I'm growing a mushroom with my tomato.
Bro, can you send a photo of that? That's a weird looking mushroom.
I know.
Like I grow mushrooms in my plants by accident, but I haven't seen that kind. We should find out if it's a magic mushroom.
Everything else looks fine in here. I have, look, oh, hold on. I've got 2 Marys.
Can I show them? Hold on, hold your phone there.
Yeah. Hold on.
Here's Julia's marigold. That's
I have a oops. Now everything's dead. I have a petunia.
Is it a white petunia?
It is not labeled white, thank God. This one is not labeled white either.
Good, because
And here's the mushrooms. Show your people the mushrooms.
look at these mushrooms. They look kind of like tiny puff balls, but that's
I
odd.
think a lot of my tomatoes are not going to make it.
I think
There's at least one that is. Like, there's that one in the middle has a really strong stem.
that one looks really strong.
But these are all, like, super flimsy and bad.
That's
Look at
just
that
because they
one.
need to get access to sunlight and wind. That's all.
Okay, well, they did, and they didn't like it.
Well,
And
that's...
then these guys, these are all fine.
Those are all fine.
Anyway. Am I still on camera or no?
Well, you're not on camera, you're just on audio. Alright, so I'm gonna leave now because I need to now find a million 4-inch pots.
Okay. Go on the internet.
That's the plan. That's where the internet usually helps you.
Yeah, that's true. Cool.
This has been great. I'm glad that your voice sounds like a human voice. Your neck still looks like fatter than your face. Like your neck is bigger than your face. Do you remember that?
I like Gaston.
Okay, yeah.
I'm thick like Gaston.
I was gonna say, no one's neck is incredibly thick like Gaston. No, what I was gonna say was, have you ever seen the movie,
That's a good lip color, best way.
thanks, I mixed it myself.
Oh my god.
It was all my favorite
Women in
lipsticks.
STEM.
All my favorite lipsticks, melted them together, poured them back in the tubes of all my favorite lipsticks as a mixed color.
Women in STEM.
Women in STEM! Okay, before I leave, I wanted to say there's a movie called Cuckoo, I think, with Jesse Eisenberg, whatever, and another lady who's cool, and you look like the boy in the movie when he's speaking alien.
Good.
He goes-
I thought I had the mumps because one side was bigger, and then
That would be
there's
so
a-
embarrassing. Your kid just got a needle for it.
So embarrassing.
Imagine
I
if
told
you-
the guy, I was like, I thought it was a mumps, and he's basically like, shut up.
If you had mumps,
Okay,
I
no,
would be
it's true.
embarrassed.
He didn't even swab it. He was like, oh, take the pills. I was like, okay, bye. Wow, look at this cat. Grumpy. She's like, can you hang up with this asshole?
This is actually her,
She's
like,
now,
tired.
hearing my voice.
That's just what she looks like.
Oh, there's a kitty cat. Meow.
Okay, I'm having so much fun with you, but I
Did you
actually
hear? She just said meow. Okay, love you. Bye.
love you. Bye. Okay, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Julia does not have what we need. Thanks for nothing, but that's all right. That's okay. We're going to have fun anyway. First things first, I wanted you to see this coleus because it has been living under a grow light, and for that reason, it has just vibrified into the most vibrant coleus I've ever seen. Let me go grab a comparative. Let me go grab a coleus to compare with. I'm going to take these away, so if you missed the garden tour, you missed it. You're done. Oh, I love having so many white petunias. If only they were actually white petunias. That's what I'm saying, Beelzebub. What happened? I only planted seeds saved from white petunias. These are not white at all. That's what I'm saying, Beelzebub. Alright, everybody hold on. I'm going to get another coleus to compare. Okay, are you ready for this? I don't think you're ready for this. Here are some of my other coleuses. Colei. Here are some of the coleus I'm growing, which, hi, I'm off today because I have my sale later. Your plants look gorge. Slinky, I'm so happy you have your sale later. Wish I could come. A little bit far away from me. I saw that you were offering shipping, but I doubt you were offering Canadian shipping, so I didn't even reach out. However, look at this coleus. You can see this one was taken from a cutting. I know this because all of my original coleus, which everything was a cutting, all of my coleus was a cutting this year. I didn't grow any from seed, which is actually kind of sick. I have like 50 coleus now. Anyway, I cut them all from cuttings, and when the cuttings got big enough to pot up, I potted them up in these larger, like 4-inch pots. And I guess that rooted because there's a new plant in here now, which is great. So I potted them up into these larger pots. At one point, these got too big. They were all getting about a foot tall. It was too tall. They were getting too big for underneath the grow lights. So I cut all of the top growth points off and I shoved them into soil. This is also a snapdragon that I took the top off and it rooted, and now I have a snapdragon inside here. Anyway, I put the top cuttings into shorter pots. So this is a cutting that is now rooted, obviously, from a top cutting from another plant. What I want you to understand is that these two things are the same plant. Like, well, that might not be true. Hold on. These two things are the same plant. Sorry, I had to look for the one with the red stem. These ones don't have the red stem. So this one has a red stem. The leaves are doing this bright pink and maroon for the newest leaves, which is so beautiful. However, the parent plant that it was cut off of does not look like that. Like, that's not the same type of thing at all. So since this looks, bless you, so beautiful and different, I want to take cuttings off of it, which is a good idea. Cuttings right now is a good idea because there are too many plants, so let's make more plants. That checks out, right? Sometimes I don't even know what I'm thinking when I make these really, really smart decisions, but I think that this would be better to get cut because it is getting a little big for underneath a grow light, but I also kind of love how it's looking, and if I cut it, I'm gonna lose all that beauty. It's hard to know what's the right thing to do. Beelzebub, you're being a little butthead with your loud noises. I don't know, man, but look at how pretty. It just makes me want to, like, cut it up into pieces, you know? Anyway, my coleus are all doing quite well. They're small, and that's okay. Some of them are small anyway. Some of them are getting big again. This has a cutting that appears to have already rooted, which is good. We love a rooted cutting. I'm loving the different variations in my, not Monstera, what are you called? Coleus Mosaic, Kong Mosaic. I am loving the variation in this one today. This one in general this year. Then we've got our little 2 different varieties that kind of look the same, but they're not. You could tell this one has green stems, this one has pink. Plant math, lol. Technically our last frost is today, but I think we're at least 2 weeks from planting. Technically our last frost is also today, but I think we're also 2 weeks from planting, and I don't want to wait that long. I have so many plants, and I know this is my fault. And yet, I don't know what to tell you. Every year I'm surprised by how many plants I have. Every year it's a shock. How did we get here? How did this happen? How on earth are there so many plants in my home? It's because you can't. You just need to stop. You need to calm down with the plants. Nope, I won't be doing that. Thank you very much. Okay, before we get into crochet, since we are, after all, dealing with it being spring, with the whole it's May, it's gonna be May. You're welcome. For those of you that are excited about that, I want to look at some seeds first and show you, or go through with you the seeds that are empty, you know? I wish our last frost was actually today. I would be very happy to not be dealing with any frost right now, but I'm not in control of anything ever, apparently. Oh, I forgot to turn this back on. Nope, not there. Over here. There we go. What are you guys up to today? Anybody fun? Anybody doing anything fun? Words are so hard sometimes. Okay, let's have a look and see if we have any empty seed packets here in the seed binder, because this year is going to be the year that we're getting rid of all of the overstock empty seed packets. That's what we're going to do. You got that, peekaboo? Still have those. I don't think we have any lavateras left, which is so weird. 10 to 21 days for germination. I did start them indoors, but I don't know where they ended up, so I think that they are outside. Can you handle going outside early? Annual, dark green foliage, brightest of all the mallow blooms. Do you say you cannot handle a frost? It doesn't say it, but I don't have any of these. So I don't know what happened, but I no longer have any of these plants. Julia has one of this and one of the other lavatera. I don't know what happened to them. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. The zinnias are always the most exciting, followed by the marigolds. So I think I want my first page to be zinnias, and then I'll do my second page as marigolds. Oh, here's the other lavatera. This one sounds empty. There's 2 seeds in here, and I don't care about that, so I'm gonna put those 2 seeds into the other one and consider this an empty seed packet. Okay. Lavatera Twins Hot Pink. You guys are not working for me. Showiest display of glowy, satiny flowers. Off the top of your head, do you remember what was in your non-marigold mix? I think I missed the stream. Oh, don't you worry, honey. I got you. I wrote it down. I wrote the whole thing down for you. Let's see. Stuff. Hello. Alex. Month total. Come on, you. Not this. Zinnias. Okay, let's see. Nope, not that one. Not that one. Hold on. Just everybody, don't worry. I'm gonna get there. Okay, seed mixes. Seed mix number 1. Oh, sorry. The seed mix that you will have, is zinnias. We have Queen Lime Orange, Glorious Red, Big Pink, Bright Purple, Summer Pinwheels, Polar Bear Salmon, Linen, Happy, Rolf, which is a place, Pumula, Salmon Zinnia, Bedding Zinnias, Sanguinea, Cupcake, and then for Cosmos, you have all of the varieties that I have. Starlight Echinacea, Black-Eyed Susan, Straight Species Coreopsis, Assorted Nasturtiums, Bachelor's Buttons, Amaranth Coral Fountain, Amaranth Love Lies Bleeding, Amaranth Velvet Curtains, Little Ladybirds Cosmos, Purple Cleome, Pink Cleome, Mixed Alyssum, Assorted Calendula, which includes Flashback, Tangerine, Orange, and something Prince, Indian Prince. Then Picotee Cosmos, Apricotta Cosmos, Salmon Celosia, and Apricotta Cosmos, Poppies, Pearly Winged Everlasting, Dill, and Bells of Ireland. Those are the things that are inside the mixed seeds, and then the marigolds are Naughty Marietta, Jolly Jester, Burning Embers, Perfect Gold Double, Tangerine Gem Mini, Strawberry Blonde, Yellow and Red Bicolor, Single Large Yellow, Orange and Red Bicolor. That is what's in the seed mixes that got sent out this spring. Now, zinnias, we have Polar Bear. We have, tell me I used every single seed. Oh no, they just came in a secondary container. How many of the seeds did I use? Honestly, most of them, but not all of them, so we can still keep it. Zinderella Lilac. Okay, and then we've got West Coast Seeds Sanguinea Cupcake. I can hear some, but I don't know how many. Okay, there's still a good little number in there. By the way, Peekaboo's here with me. She's just out of visual. This is Bicolor Flowers. I'm excited to see these. I have lots of these. Summer Pinwheels zinnias. So exciting. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you for supporting me in the channel, because now it's a real live YouTube channel here. So thank you for being here and supporting. Let's see. Good morning, Candy. I'm struggling today. Also, I just missed the end of Wednesday's stream. Well, I'm happy you're here now. Welcome back. I'm looking for zinnia seeds. See if there's any. There we go. Golden zinnia. Some of these might need to be gotten rid of this year, which makes me nervous. Gotten rid of is a hard word. I definitely won't just be getting rid of them, but I might have to like plant some of these. Okay. Silvery Rose, Burning Ember, zinnia. There we go. Queenie Lime Offspring. Zinnia Glorious Red. Pink Cactus Zinnia Offspring, and Bright Purple Zinnia. So we'll put all you guys together. That's a hybrid, my Cactus Zinnia hybrid from Alana. Thank you, Alana, for sending me those seeds. For all of you guys who send me seeds, you guys are amazing. For those of you that don't send me seeds, you're still also amazing. I love that you get some of my seeds because I want you to grow the things I have in my garden, but I also love just knowing that my garden is everywhere. It's like this very fun feeling. My garden lives everywhere. You cannot escape my garden. Right, Beelzebub? Right, she says. Absolutely. Okay, so next, Nemophilia. I think I have 3 surviving plants right now, which is not great. Not my best numbers. Okay, now let me continue here. See if I can bring you guys down a little bit so you can see what I'm working with. See if I can move myself a little over that way so you can see the binder at least. Looking for zinnias, beautiful, beautiful zinnias. Creamy Blush Ruffles, thank you. I also feel like my salvia is not doing as much as it could be right now. I think it's just 100% because I'm not giving it enough room to grow. And that's a little stressful. Okay, Red Echinacea, I think that's empty. I don't think you have any viable seeds. All right, well, I think we're taking you out of here. There's like one seed and we can just plant it. Okay, verbena, I think you're empty also. I think I've tried. Sweet verbena just will not let me grow her back from seed. I may just have to purchase verbena again, which is silly. Empty. Okay, we have, I need to empty it and empty. And that's a zinnia. So you go right back to the beginning of the binder. Gorge. Phlox. None of those are zinnias. None of these are zinnias. Golden yellow zinnia and big pink zinnia. We're just hiding at the back. That's fine. Okay, let's see. What do we have? Do I have any golden zinnias here? Oh, we still do. You guys can go together. And big pink, I think you're empty. You sound empty. Yep, big pink zinnia is empty. Okay, so that means golden yellow can go in its own container. Beautiful. Okay, zinnia's done. Now let's do our marigolds. So I do have a little bit of concern right now. I have my French marigolds Burning Embers single red marigold. I think these are 2025 seeds, but I didn't update my seed packet. So it says 2022 on it, but I'm like 90% sure I updated the seed packet. So I'm not throwing these out yet, but this year when I collect new seeds from the Burning Embers I grew this year, I will throw out these seeds. Throw out. Happy May Day! Happy May Day! May Day, May Day. We're going to the moon! Or to the... I don't know, man. I'm not a doctor. Okay, we've got Jolly Jesters from 2025. This also says 2022, but I don't believe it. Melanie, I'm homesick today. I want to do something cool for Beltane. What do you think you're going to do? What I would like to do, if I can get out of the house today and, like, be strong and organized, is I would like to go to the forest. And I would like to look for mushrooms. There aren't going to be... there aren't going to be any right now, but that's not the point. That's not why we do anything. Like, I'm not doing it to feed my family, so it's okay if there's none. It's more about the looking. And I'll probably find some bones or some moss. So we'll see if I can manage to do it. Well, I can't really have a bonfire in the city without the cops getting involved. I mean, you could always just have the cops get involved. Maybe one of the cops will be a witch, and then they'll join you. And it will be more fun than ever. I'm taking all of my seed packets out of my seed binder right now, in case you're just showing up. And I'm looking for all of the seed packets that are empty, and I'm putting them away into the goodbye, into the great goodbye. Orange and red double bicolor. Giant marigold mystery. Really pretty, really little. That's a marigold, even though it's not even labeled marigold. I just know it. Ripsalis, penstemon, common soapwort, yellow and red bicolor. Again, what can we do instead of a bonfire then? What are we gonna do today? I mean, I feel good about the fact that we're playing with seeds. I feel like that is good for you. So get your seeds out and play with them. I had zero luck with prairie smoke again this year. What a disappointment. Sometimes I just want the prairie smoke to grow, and it just won't. Okay, so I've got a bunch more marigold seeds. However, there is a cool little fire pit in the next town over, and I could totally go there and have one. You have a cool little fire pit available? You have a local fire pit available for cool little fires. Okay, we've got tangerine gem. We've got burning embers again. 2 packs of burning embers. We've got gold and red bicolor and orange and red bicolor, different things. Then we've got from an seed exchange, more tangerine gem. Yellow and red bicolor is probably the same as gold and red bicolor. I don't know. I think it's the same. So I'm putting them together. Burning embers and burning embers. And then sunshine large single marigold. You can go in here. Okay, so that's good. 8 marigold varieties. That sounds right. Now let's jump into cosmos because, I don't know, I love them so much. And they will go next in my list. even though this year I had pretty rough luck with cosmos indoors, maybe it's a good idea actually to sow some of these outdoors. Let's make a little seed bowl of things we want to sow more of outdoors, because I will save seeds for this. Lots of Picotee or Candy Stripe. I think I'll use like half of it. I can always rip up. I say that so harshly. Are you empty? Sorry, let me just use all my brain power here. You're empty. I can always pull up seedlings that I don't want. But if I don't have any, that'll be sad. So I'm going to just add cosmos because I feel like I have a very limited number of cosmos. That being said, I have 4 double cosmos. Cosmos, what are they called? They're double click. I have double click, but just the cranberry variety. I have a whole bunch of them. 4 of them, to be honest. I actually have more of the double click variety in general, but the cranberry double click was actually gifted to me by a neighbor. I currently have enough cosmos. However, even though I have enough, they are all very weak and sad. And so I have enough time to start more outdoors. So I think that's a good idea. Hummingbird pink salvia. We don't need you yet. We're looking for cosmos here. What are you talking about there, Biels? Just chit-chatting to yourself? She's just... Okay, I'm not seeing any more cosmos. Because I don't have any good cosmo seeds anymore. I really need to... See, the problem I'm also having is getting rid of seed packets that I like. So they are empty, but I'm not throwing them out. I'm adding them into a journal. So that means this year I only have 3 varieties of cosmos, like as seeds. That's really sad. Okay, that's fine. Who's next? Let's do amaranth next, because I have lots of amaranth varieties. Amaranth Levelized Bleeding, amaranth Coral Fountain, and amaranth... Hold on, did I put all my seeds away? I think I did. Amaranth. Sunrise Serenade Morning Glory. I have a really good showing of those right now, which is exciting for me. I feel crazy. I know I have so much amaranth. Oh, I also have quite a good amount of chamomile coming up, which is awesome. I'm pretty sure this is empty. We've tried many years to grow this, and I'm pretty sure it's never come up. Okay, she's got some seeds. We will start the remainder of these red perilla shiso seeds. Thai, basil, pretty convinced that you are fully empty. Yes, you are. Greens mix. I'm just gonna put this into I'm gonna pour it outside. Are you making a need to save list? I will be. Yes. I'm just throwing all of my greens because this is from 2023 and I know it's only 2026, but like I'm not going to be planting. I'm not going to be living in a place where I'm going to just sow seeds randomly for a while anyway. So I've got a mix here that is just all of the seeds that I have already downsized on, and I'm adding to them right now. So that's what's going on. We've got Morning Glory. We got Moonlit Nasturtiums, Alaska Nasturtiums. These are both empty. Morning Glory. These, I still want them. I just didn't plant them this year. Heavenly Blue Morning Glory. We have purple and pink here, and then I've added Sunrise Serenade from Candace. Now that is one that I grow all the time, but I don't really know if I want to add another color because I already don't really care for Morning Glories. I just grow them as like, they grow, they will always grow, you know? So I do like that part of them. Another sweet pea. yarrow, salvia, poppies. Salvia, you are gonna go with other salvias. Mom's perennial poppy, I think there's no seeds in here. That's a good idea though. I should make sure to make a need to save list. You're welcome. Thank you, Candace. I do like them. I just don't care about them. You know what I mean? So whenever I think basil is also something I'm a little bit feeling like I don't need. Packed for 2022. Let's just add you into my pile. Half and the other half can go into the front garden. So the bowl, I have two bowls. One is seeds that I've already planted and I have tons of seedlings for them, but I'm nervous that I'll run out. That's this bowl. And this bowl is that I'm just going to scatter all these seeds in my front garden and not take care of it at all. I don't even water it. Okay, so that's one. Celosia, mystery celosia, mystery coleus, straw flower, silver. Oh, that's a sweet pea. You're empty. Yep. You know when you like the seed packet, so you save it? I need to get past that because I've now gotten to a point where my binder is full and there are a whole bunch of seeds that are not being utilized. Okay, Celosia spicata salmon. We've got a good amount of you. I feel okay about the number of plants we have. Coxcomb celosia, same thing. I don't need any new ones. Mystery celosia from last year. Mystery celosia. Where would I have collected mystery celosia from? Mystery celosia 2025. I don't know, but I will add that to my pouring it in my garden seeds. It's pretty. The seeds, I mean. So you guys can come. If you're a mystery celosia, some of you can go in the front garden as well. Good. So that's that. Celosia, let's see. Are you sure that I have, in fact, put away all of my seedlings? Or all of my seeds? I feel like I'm going crazy because I feel like it's not true that all my seeds are put away. But I also don't recall where I would have put them. Definitely somewhere safe and smart. That looks like a possible spot. Hold on. Oh, I also have my tripod here. I can show you. That's the one from the park. The one from the park. The one from the park. It has to be from the mutant ones we grew last year. No, because I put mystery. And I didn't feel mysterious about the ones we grew last year. If I put mystery, it means that means it was collected in the wild in a place where nobody was there for me to ask what it is. No seed packets here. If I am able to ask someone what it is, then I put what they say. But if it says mystery, that means I collected it and there was no one for me to ask. So if I know any information, I write it on the envelope. Mystery just means I don't have any information. Okay, Swiss chard. I don't feel like I need to save seeds for Swiss chard. I just don't feel like I do. When were you made for? Cool, you don't even say, so I don't know how old you are. But you can go in the front yard, that's fine. Ooh, this feels fun. Are you having fun? I'm having fun. I'm glad we're both having so much fun. More strawberry blonde. Okay. No, there definitely is more marigold somewhere. Because I know oh, is that them? Hold on a sec. Maybe I see my seed packet. Seed packet container. Oh, wait. Are you seed packets? You're a seed packet. That's something. Anybody else in here? You know that time of year where there's just random ass packets of seeds everywhere? Me too. Same. Any seeds over here? No. Over here? No. Any seeds back here hiding? No. Okay, good. Yep, found another. Any in here? Yes. couple more seed packets. Hold on, gotta check one more spot. Found them. What in the ADHD is going on around here, you know? Okay, I have Radiance Cosmos from 2025. Those feel like something... Oh, Jesus, Murphy. Those feel like something I would like to grow again. So they're from 2025, so I'm going to keep them because that means I only just collected them last year. Hopefully they were correct and alive. I also found another container of Cleome, and guess what? I'm going to use the whole thing. Laura, that's crazy. You don't need to use that many Cleome. Thank you for your attention to this matter. I have no Cleome right now, so I'm willing to put all of it. I have this unlabeled, probably Sweet Alyssum seed packet that can go in the planting in the front yard. So I have 2 gardens. So fancy. Not actually, though. I live in the inner city, in a town that is rough and tumble, let me tell you. And for these reasons, calling my front yard a front garden is a silly misnomer. It definitely is not either of those two things, a yard or a garden, but it is a space that is about, I don't know, 8 feet by 4 feet, let's say. Mostly shade, and it's a raised piece of dirt on top of concrete. So it's like the front garden is not really gardeny. Hello. Thank you. There. Now you can be involved. I want to be over here, though. Can I be over here and then crop myself differently? Yeah. Makes it posh. What makes it posh? There, that's better. Nope, you stay over here, and you come over here. There. And then I could just move this just off my face so that you're not looking directly at the camera there. And now you can see what I'm working on a little better. Much better. There we go. Makes it posh. Okay, that's good. Move over. Then we have Iceland poppies. 99% sure this is empty. I mean, technically still had a seed in it. Okay, Impatience. I don't know how long those last for. Mission Bells poppy, that should be empty either. Calling it a second garden. Oh, there we go. How are your dahlia cuttings doing? Guess. Guess, Slinky. Guess how many dahlia cuttings I have. Just guess. Any guess, you'll be wrong. Literally, if you guess any number, you'll be wrong. The reason you'll be wrong is because the number is 0. 0 of my cuttings have survived. The only cutting that has survived is the one that I cut off of the plant and just stuck into my garden outside. It's been through multiple frosts. All of the leaves have died and grown back twice, but it's still alive. 1 cutting. I have taken, I don't know, probably 10 or 15 cuttings off my dahlias, and I have 0 cuttings that have survived, which is not ideal. That being said, I have dahlia seedlings that are doing just fine. Did they rot? Yes. Every single one of them melted. Luckily, I have lots of dahlia seedlings. Unfortunately, all of the dahlias that I picked up from a lady came with aphids. So let me see if I can catch one on camera here. Do you see them? See that little green buddy right here? That's an aphid. Now it's a dead fid. And there's another one. Aphid, dead fid. Oh, there's a third. See over there? So these are all dealing with aphids. I'm rinsing them like every other day, and that's keeping the aphid population from hurting the plants, but still don't love that. But all of my plants are now in the struggle situation. Look at this. I had to cut this plant down because it was getting too big. So now it has new growth points coming out, but look how just, ugh. All my plants look sad like that. It's because they are all sad. They want to go outside. It's just not time yet. I started too early. Guys, don't start your plants too early. Guess what I'm going to do next year? I'm going to start all my plants on time. That's me, Laura, starting when you're supposed to. That's like something I'm known for. Doing things on time. I'm usually always on time. It's something known about me. Okay, now let's get the next group of plants in. We've got amaranth. Oh, that's wrong spot for my Cosmo. My Cosmo. You go up here. Okay, who is next? Who do I have enough of to do a whole page? I guess I have... You're empty. Love you. Garnet Star Sunflower, you have some. Straw flowers. I think I have enough straw flowers to make up a whole page. Maybe. Silvery rose, silvery rose. Boo, well I'm sorry. If you want to keep trying, soil should be barely moist and in a tiny pot, dip into rooting powder if you have it, then put it under lights in a Ziploc. So maybe the barely moist was my problem, because mine was definitely more than that. More than moist. Scabiosa. I feel like I had no luck with my Scabiosa this year. I have 3 Scabiosa seedlings and they're all sad, so I'm getting rid of my Scabiosa seeds, assuming that I did not store them well because my Scabiosa is weak and sad. And then I'll just plant the rest of the Scabiosa seeds. Okay, assorted fancy coleus. I feel like, do I really need a billion seeds for assorted fancy coleus? Probably not. Let's just put them outside. And I mean, worst case scenario, nothing happens. Best case scenario, we end up with like lots of cool fun stuff, right? Larkspur, salvia. I know I had another, ooh, daydream cosmos. Is there a lot? Are you rotted? You are only partially. I'm gonna put you in the front garden. Anybody who rots cannot be planted in my back garden. Apologies. Oh yeah, I'd say so. Don't give up. Yeah, I think the wet soil probably was my problem. I did all of the other things because that's what the internet told me to do as well. And I followed the internet. So I've probably taken a lot of cuttings by now. Feverfew. Do I really need to save a seed packet for feverfew? I think the answer is no. I have so much feverfew growing outside. If I ever need to start feverfew from seed again, that would surprise me. Okay, yarrow. I don't think I need... Here's the thing. The number of yarrow seeds that I actually have is silly, considering how much yarrow I'm currently growing. So I don't need to save seeds for it, right? Saving seeds for yarrow right now is silly. I don't need them. I'm going to put them in my front garden. If they grow, they'll perennialize. Thank you. Sometimes I just need to say it out loud to myself. These snapdragons are many years old. I'm going to put them in my front garden. Laura, you're supposed to start them 6 to 8 weeks before the last frost. I know, but I didn't. Okay. Another one of assorted fancy coleus. How many coleus seeds is this girl saving? Chill, bro. Is this the same thing? No. That's a different thing. Assorted fancy coleus, mystery coleus. That would be French quarter. You can all go out. I have enough of you. I will keep it one assorted fancy coleus just for safety. There we go. Silvery rose straw flower. Looking good. Looks healthy. Seeds look great. Seeds look fresh, so they can stay. Happy to have her. Okay, so we're still looking for straw flowers. And now celosia. Celosia, if you will. I know I have more celosia seeds, so I don't know why they're not here. I have many celosias. Oh, I have this anemone, which is very much a disappointment. I had zero luck with this year. It's probably not an anemone anyway. It's probably something else. Okay, this one is a bright double marigold. I forgot you guys can see. Perfect yellow double marigold. The seeds are old though, from 2022. So you're done. Assorted fancy coleus, you can just go in here so I don't accidentally try and pour you out again. Assorted cosmos. Do we keep assorted cosmos? How are we looking? No, you are fully not well. Moldy seeds are done. Status, apricot. I'm gonna keep these one more year. I don't believe I have very many seeds, and I'm gonna try this year to save seeds. How many seeds have I got? Would that not be funny if there's 0? There are 0 seeds. 0. I planted all of my apricot status. Okay, cool. Lobelia. How many seeds did I plant of you? Oh my god, those seeds are so small. Those are smaller than poppy seeds. I have that many lobelia. Okay, also, just saying, it's supposed to be purple. Mine are straight up blue. Like, straight up blue. I love status. Me too. My status is doing so good right now. Can I show you my status plants? They're right beside me, because that way I can stare at them. Oh, you go away, and you go away. And you're a seed packet, so you come here. Good. Oh, no. What's wrong with you, darling? Why do you look sad? Right when I was saying how happy you are, why are you sad? Oh, a thrip has made its home upon your leaf, I see. That's why. Well, I'll show you my big beautiful one, and then I'll show you a sad one. Here's my big beautiful status. Look at how gorgeous she is. It's because she needs to go outside. Here's the sad one. It's gonna be fine. Let's check that there's no thrips on this. There are. Great. See, the thrips would not be a problem if these were going outside. The reason that they are a problem is because this plant is stuck indoors. But look at how beautiful my status is. Here's a healthy, beautiful, strong one, which is also damaged from wind and outdoors and me forgetting to water them because I have to keep them inside for so friggin' long. But big, strong, gorgeous status. This one it'll be fine. It's gonna grow. It was growing. It's hard to be a status. Okay, so here's one healthy one. Let me show you another healthy one that is super interesting looking. These are both from the same seed packet. Look at the difference. This apricot status, for some reason, came out super wobbly, and this one came out not super wobbly. Isn't that interesting? They're from the same exact seed packet. Look at the difference. This literally looks like a rickrack cactus. Isn't that cool? I love status. I do love it. I do think status is great, and it's awesome, but it also has one downside that I really don't like. And that downside is that it takes a very long time to make flowers. Like, it's like a midsummer, end summer flower. I feel like I was getting flowers into October, but still, it took a long time to get there. So, beautiful, happy, interesting looking, gorgeous plants, beautiful flowers, gorgeous dried flowers. Just generally. Let me see if there's anything else exciting. Slinky and Melanie, I don't know if you guys were here at the very beginning, but where did I put them? None of my petunias are coming out white. All of them are coming out pink and purple, so that's super fun. I'd say so, don't give up. I will not give up. I will keep trying. Okay, who do we have left? We have Lavaterra, which to me goes with Lavaterra goes with Hollyhock. Twins Hot Pink is empty. Squash, I don't know when you're here for. You're packaged for 2024. Maybe I'll just put this on like Facebook Marketplace for free. Chrysanthemum Bright Eye. Compact bushy plants. 4 to 6 weeks before last frost. Oh, you mean now? So I could, in theory, have this blooming this year. Do we want this blooming this year? I don't. I don't want to bloom. I don't want to see this year. I don't care for it. Faden. Why do I do that every time? Heirloom Cypress Vine Maiden's Feather. Maiden's Feather. There's still lots of this, and this had really good germination. So you can go back in. I'm putting some weird stuff together, I think. Maybe I'll do all of the climbers together in one page. Like Morning Glory can go here. There's Firecracker Vine. You can go in here. Loofah. I don't know about you. Sunflower, Millet. Soapwort. There you go. Sunrise Serenade. Really? Were they saved from seeds? I saved a bunch from my white petunias and they were purple shades. Yes, they were from saved seeds. They were from saved white petunias. That being said, Julia's garden definitely had more colors than just white, so there is a very big possibility that it is cross-pollinated with God knows what else, which is fine. I just kind of had originally planned to see only white petunias, which again, it'll be fine. I know my garden is going to turn out amazing. However, next year, maybe I will purchase intentional petunia seeds. We were looking at varieties on Wednesday of different colors, and honestly, I love white petunias so much. I feel like white petunias look so pretty and crisp and clean, like the same way that a white orchid looks, you know, like wet almost. I love them. I will survive having pink and purple petunias. However, I would have preferred if they were all white. Brown knapweed. Purple aster. That's like our wild aster here. Hot peppers. Decorative hot peppers. Okay, I think we've made it to the end of my seeds. It feels like I'm missing a bunch of flowers. I feel like I had more flower varieties. That's fine. Okay, let's grab all of my climbers. Firecracker Vine. Another kale. Do we need any more kale saved? How long have you been stored for? Where's your best before date? Increased oxygen penetration availability. Great. Don't they have to put the, like, the year on it somewhere? Am I missing something? For the year? Okay. 50 days. B2, Canada #1. I don't see any date on here. Usually there's a date like planted for or plant by. Since there's no date, they're dead to me, and we're gonna just plant them out in my front garden. Good. I'm still looking for my morning glories. I have that blue one here somewhere. Oh, did I put it somewhere else? I don't think so. Didn't hide it from myself? No? Squash. Oh, here's the rest of my seeds. That's why. Found them. Okay. Queenie Lime Offspring. Gone. Mixed straw flowers. Empty. Are these all empty? They might all be empty. From the first time I did this. I think these are all empty, actually. Nope, literally. Amaranth Coral Fountain, Rose Campion, Cosmos Dazzler. Okay. Dazzler Radiance. Who's Dazzler? Red Fuchsia. I don't know who that is. Okay, well, oops. We have to take all these out because I think we have lots of seeds left. Here, this will now be our container for empty. Let's see, I love petunias, but if I were to grow them again, I'd want a variety that stands up to the rain. I hate when they melt. Fair. Not ideal. Oh, there's my sunrise serenade, morning glory. Achoo! Achoo! Okay, now let's see if we have any. Oops, we'll grab that in a second. Rose Campion. This says Rose Campion from Candace. This one's empty, so that means I just moved it. Hummingbird Mint. Are there any seeds in there? No. Okay, if it's empty, it goes in here. If it's empty, it goes in here. Pink Gomphrena. Beelzebub. I'm doing girl math. I can't handle that right now. Amaranth Velvet Curtains. Oh, are you empty? Okay. You go in here. Quaking Grass. Strawberry Blonde Marigolds. Empty. Strawflower. Empty. Okay, Amaranth Velvet Curtains. Not empty. Where's my Amaranth page? What am I doing? I'm organizing my seeds. Coral Fountain. Are you empty because I moved you? Hold on. Amaranth Pink and Green Spike. You're empty. Nasturtiums. You're empty. You're not empty, but that's because I'm still gonna plant more. Pink Low Lawn Flower from Halifax. This is heather, and I had 0 real luck growing heather. I think that you are Purple Blue Halifax. We're gonna put you in Purple Blue Halifax. I don't know who you are. You look like a celosia, but that does not mean anything. I'm gonna think that you are probably verbena. And Pink Low Lawn Flower Halifax. This is heather, which takes a very long time to do anything. So I'm gonna just put it in my front garden and let it take time, and then if it doesn't survive, it wasn't meant to be. Celosia spicata Flamingo, Celosia spicata Flamingo. You're probably empty then. Yep, empty, empty, empty. You don't sound empty. There, now you're empty. Poppies, mixed. Love that. If there's anything left, we'll pour you in here, and then you're empty. Celosia spicata. Okay, there. Celosia spicata Flamingo, Celosia spicata Salmon. Okay, you don't belong here, Coleus. And then I think this next one should be Amaranth. Okay, Amaranth Love Lies Bleeding. Amaranth, there's actually Love Lies Bleeding. That's empty. Nasturtium Alaska Mix. I need to keep these because I might want to grow them next year, but I don't want to grow it this year. Maybe you have a pic from when you collected the seeds. I do, but not for every one of the seeds I collected while I was in that place. Use your words, Laura. Oh, that's a lot of purple hollyhock seeds. I didn't realize I had so many. Do I have any more Malva left over? Anyway, I did take pictures. Oh, I do have some Malva Zabrina. I did take pictures. However, the pictures that I took were not of every single thing that I got seeds for, which is stupid. I should have taken pictures of my hand holding the seed with the plant that the seed came from in front of it, so that in the next year I wouldn't be in this position that I'm in this year. Okay, I know we have another purple blue Morning Glory. I saw it. We had it. Did I put it somewhere stupid? I don't think I did. Morning Glory, Morning Glory. Where's my little blue Morning Glory? It's here somewhere. We'll get to it. Marigold Starfire Mix. Are there any left in here? Oh, there are. Okay, I'm just gonna put these ones. I'm gonna put my Tangerine Gem, I think, marigolds into this seed packet because my tangerine gems are this, just in multiple varieties. So we'll just mix them, and then probably this year we'll save new ones. Maybe you have a pic of it. Oh, the botanical garden. Was it from the botanical garden? Yes, it was from the botanical garden. I do have pictures, but I don't think that I have pictures of them. Okay, we have purple dead nettle. These are going to be my things that I need to save for my future home. That would be purple dead nettle. There's also nettle, like stinging nettle. Oh, there's coral fountain. Found ya. Back to my little amaranth pile here. There you are. Nope, that's celosia. There's amaranth. Love Lies Bleeding, velvet curtains, coral fountain, and okay, so the ones that I want for my future home: common soapwort, quaking grass. I had 0 luck getting it to germinate, so I'm gonna just put these quaking grass seeds in my front garden plot, and you know, if any of them germinate, that's Gucci, and if none of them germinate, then they just get to act as compost. Oh, what was that? You're into death metal? I said dead nettle. What was that? You're into dead metal? No, I'm into dead nettle. Okay, agrostemma is part of that group also, so is broadleaf plantain. Wild Sweet William is also in that group. Who else is in that group? There's some plants that I'm not planting. I'm fostering the seeds, you know? There we go. Purple dead nettle. We don't have any here, right? Oh, yes, we do. Purple dead nettle can live together. I love purple dead nettle. I get it every year from my parents' farm. I just collect a year's worth, dehydrate it, and then sometimes we eat it, sometimes I give it to the birds, and sometimes I just like put it in our tea. I just have it. Okay, garnet star. I feel like I saw 2 of these already. Hummingbird pink salvia, that's one of my faves. Giant imperial larkspur, that's another one that I'm like, eventually I want to grow it, but I'm not good at it. But also, why not both? Nettles are so cool. I've wanted to use it to make fiber. It's so soft. This is different than nettles. Purple dead nettle is different than nettles. Oh, there you are. Come back over here to my climbing page. There. Sunrise Serenade Morning Glory, Heavenly Blue Morning Glory, Firecracker Vine, and Heirloom Cypress Vine, Maiden's Feather. And I think I have another, there's Maidenhair Vine, that's different. And I did not have any luck growing that. And the bag is empty, love you. Are you empty? Did we check? Yep, you are. Purple dead nettle, you don't sound empty. Well, lucky for you, you could just grow in my yard. Okay. I didn't know that. Well, I want to plant nettles for fiber. I also want to plant nettles for fiber, which is why I have, hold on, which is why I have, just pretend that I got it really fast, okay? Hold on, I found another one for my final home, purple knapweed, or brown knapweed. Ripsalis. How many seeds have I even got in this Ripsalis? Oh, okay. You can stay. Ripsalis, Rose Campion. These are all ones that I'm gonna start from seed. Oh, there we go. Stinging Nettle from Happy Rolfs. Happy Rolfs is a Mom Sage. I need another annual that is a local one. Sorry, 1 second. Bachelor's Buttons, Coleus, Barley, Tiny Hot Pepper, Minutina Lettuce, Feverfew, Bok Choy, Radishes, Phlox. I think Phlox is another one of the ones, but I know there's another wort. There you are. Common Soapwort. common soapwort. I have 2 of you. I don't need 2 common soapworts. These, whenever I'm like out in the wild, bless you, I collect seeds from things that are also local seeds. Like, not local, indigenous. Do you know the word I'm looking for? Maybe you know the word I'm looking for. Okay, there's prairie smoke. You also need to go into this section. Feverfew, I'm gonna also put in this section because I don't need to start any feverfew for like a really long time. The only reason I start feverfew, or any of these honestly, would be to save newer seeds, not necessarily to grow it right now. Okay, there we go. And then the next one will have culinary sage. I have a sage, I just want to always have it, so I have these as a backup. Lavender. What? I do still have seeds for. Okay, Ripsalis, that's just one of my babies. Rose Campion. You can go with my babies. Okay. It's not very many seeds left, Laura. Scarlet Globe Radish. Catnip, you're also one of these. Radishes, I'm going to say you're one of these too. Millet, you are also one of these. Sometimes I'll grow millet, but I'm not really interested usually because it doesn't grow very well for me here. Just assorted bachelor's buttons, you're empty. Tobacco, that's another one I want to be doing when we have a home. Also that one, Canadian rye. Hummingbird mint. That's another one that I want to do here at the future home. You know, do you have the future home? Hold on. Happy Rolf's Stinging Nettle. I feel like you would be happier in a newer seed packet because it looks like you are gonna fall out of your seed packet due to the birds. Can you see what I'm working with here, by the way? Sorry if this is not visually exciting. Anyway, I want to plant nettles. I'm not gonna plant nettles here. It'd be fun though, wouldn't it? Should I just start growing nettles? I collected these seeds last year, and I will let you know, collecting nettle seeds is not for the people who don't want to get stung by nettles. If you have like a very high desire to never be stung by nettles, do not collect nettle seeds. I was absolutely destroyed by nettles. Okay, I need a pen. Why do I have no pens near me? I need a pen for this, and I need a pen for the nettles. I didn't write nettles. You need to be labeled, or else you are nothing. You are no seed if you have no label, right, Beelzebub? I almost just knocked this over, so I'm gonna go put it away. Endemic, thank you. Thank you. How doing? Beelzebub, my devil little bird is sweet. You wanna bite my ruler? Yeah? You wanna bite it, Gary? Yeah, it's just a ruler. Okay, Heather, Amaranth, Coral Fountain. Okay, got a pen. This is Stinging Nettle. Stinging Nettle. These are basically plants that I'm not growing because they don't work for me where I live right now, but I'm not giving up on them like forever. Do I need these? Do you have a date on you when you're good till? Why would you? Why would you want to let anyone know how long your seeds are good for? I feel like they do that on purpose so that you have to buy new seeds. Also, saying non-GMO, this right here, is just silly. Because you can't have GMO seeds in Canada, so it's an unnecessary piece of information. Okay, we have Coleus here. We have Minutina lettuce. This one was a lot of fun. I really cared about this one year. Maybe we could grow it again this year. Should we grow Minutina lettuce? I don't think we need to, but I'm not giving up on it. I started growing it. My friend gave me seeds for it many years ago. Fragrant dianthus. This is another one I've just had no luck with. I've managed to, this is packaged for 2023. Perennial to zone 4. That's what I like about the idea. Let's try and start more of these, you know? Impatience from 2025. I had little to no luck with my impatience. Pretty sure I should just call it for these ones, so I'm going to call it. I'm so brave. Mixed colors, coleus, you feel empty. You have a few seeds left. We'll just put you in. Impatience pink. We'll just put you in also. Hot pepper, tiny plant, tiny pepper. I'm going to keep that one. Bee balm. Pink. Oh, still tons of seeds of you. Love that. Chamomile. Don't know why I'm keeping seeds for chamomile. You do not. You know what? I'm not going to keep seeds for chamomile. I'm a brave young lady. And these seeds are not necessary to save. They're just chamomile. There we go. Cleome. Did I use that whole bag? I think I did, didn't I? You're empty now. Loofah. I have a couple loofah seeds, but like, how long do loofah seeds even last, you know? Let's just plant them in my front garden, and if they take off, great. If they don't, fine. Okay, well, that was... There's the Nemophilia everywhere. 7 days. Okay, this only needs to start 4 weeks before last frost, so because of that, I'm going to just... This actually is a flower that needs to start annually, so that's not going to go with my garden things. You're going to go here. Nasturtium, Nemophilia, Chrysanthemum. Who else is somebody I'm not going to grow very much? I don't grow these very much. I like them, but like in small doses. So we'll just be okay with that. Tiny yellow daisy. I have 0 germination luck with this. So I'm going to give up on it. And I'm just going to put the seeds in my garden. It is a... This is the flower. I saved seeds and then I found the information about it, which was so annoying. So I saved seeds and I wrote tiny yellow daisy. And then I found that it's actually a creeping zinnia because I found a picture of it. And creeping zinnias bear 3/4 inch wide yellow daisy-like flowers with dark centers, 6 to 8 inches tall, trailing plants, excellent as a ground cover and for edging paths. Cultivars include Aztec gold, bright yellow with a green eye, gold braid, mandarin orange, blah, blah, blah. Garden pests, not common. Diseases, not common. Full sun, rich, deep soil, bloom in summer. Good gardening companions, purple petunias. Plant seeds in spring. Did not have good luck with that, unfortunately. Disappointingly. Hummingbird pink salvia. This is another one that does, in fact, matter to me. Hollyhocks. Firecracker vine, morning glory. Okay. Coleus. Let's just mix all of our coleus together because we're not starting seeds very often anymore anyway. Coleus, phlox, penstemon, bok choy, oregano from September of last year. September of last year, it's not confidential. Hummingbird pink salvia, bee heaven salvia, and lobelia. These all kind of feel similar to me. I don't have any saved seeds for alyssum now. I've planted every alyssum that I have. Black ball bachelor's buttons can go there. Sunflower, garnet star. Do I need to plant garnet star this year? Probably. I'm not going to save seeds for that. And then oregano, you can go at the back because I don't pretty much ever need to start oregano. And barley. Any in there? I think you're empty. Do you know if the barley that we eat is plantable? Hey. Bok choy. Is there any in there? I love bok choy. If there's any in there, we'll just plant it. The more the merrier. Cherry caramel phlox. and radishes. I'm not going to grow radishes this year, but radishes are like work 100% of the time, so I'm not concerned. This squash, I don't care about it. Longish, nearly cylindrical fruits with green bands over tan skins. The flesh is deep, rich, orange, and very sweet. The plants grow into large bushes without much sprawl. Originally bred at the University of Oregon, 100 days. Germination 98%. Transplant or direct sow when soil warms. Start transplants 3 to 4 weeks earlier. Optimal soil for germination, 2 centimeters deep. If it rains or cools off, you may need to sow again. Plant in well-drained, fertile, humus-rich soil. Ideal pH. All right, avoid overhead watering. Cool, I don't care. So since I don't care, you can go at the back of my seed binder with peace and love. Okay, those are all empty now. Great. Sunflower, garnet star, you can go at the back. Lace dianthus. No, you know what? I don't even want to put you guys away because I want to plant you. Sunflower, garnet star, you can go in the front yard because I don't need sunflowers in my backyard. Fragrant dianthus, we need to start that from seed more carefully. And Bloody Mary nasturtiums, I'm just going to pour you into my mix for the front yard, or for the backyard, sorry. Cool. So, you know what, dianthus, I'll just put you with everybody else for now. And penstemon, you as well. You get to go with everybody. What are you called? Penstemon wedding bells. Penstemon wedding bells. And you are 2025. Okay. It's going well. Everything is going well. Except for that there's a whole bunch of Nemophilia that has now fallen. I've fallen and I can't get up. Except it's Nemophilia. Okay. That's okay. I'm just going to let the Nemophilia... How many did I even get? Oh, that's a pretty reasonable number. Okay, I'm going to let the Nemophilia just... I'm going to scoop it all up and put it into the garden. And that will be good. Okay, cool. So we went from having a binder that was absolutely filled to having a bunch of empty pages, which is great. Are there any seeds in there? No. Amazing. We've decreased the number of seeds substantially. I'm just going to put my binder upright so that anything loose can fall. Coleus, where did I put you? Oh, I didn't enter you in. Assorted. Fancy coleus. Beautiful. Okay. No more loose seeds. We can put the seed binders away. And now we can look at all of the seed packets that I'm going to have to eventually glue into my journal. Hi, birdies. Hi, birdie birds. Okay. Cosmo, white Cosmo. You can go in here. Okay. So now, first, let's just scoop up all these extra seeds. Achoo! That fell out of the binder. Pretty sure most of them are Nemophilia. So now this is my seed, my front garden seed. This pretty much as soon as Alex cleans up my front garden, he said he wants to do it this year, so go for it, bro. As soon as he cleans up my front garden and it looks ready for planting, I will just scatter this entire bowl into the garden and a lot of it will bloom. Not all of it, but a lot of it. Okay, so now these are all of my empties. Not all of these were made empty this year. I just always have saved my seed packets, so it looks crazy. Like I planted all of this year, but a lot of it is just because I've been hoarding my seed packets for years. All right, let me get a pair of ciseaux. Des ciseaux. Les ciseaux. Des ciseaux. I don't know. If anyone has any suggestions for what I should do with these seed packets, please let me know. Like the Renee's seed packets, I feel like I like planting, or not planting, I like saving the whole thing, which is, you know, a little bit much. We don't need to be saving the whole thing. Do we need to save that it's a Renee's garden seed? Like maybe? We don't need to save anything, Laura. None of this is necessary. It's just like I want to create an art piece at some point with a lot of the seeds that I've saved, or a lot of the seeds that I've used, rather. And I don't know exactly. No sense in wasting them. Exactly. I'd rather just plant them out. Why do you hurt me? Why does that hurt? Oh, there was something there. Never mind. I was like, my hand is hurting from cutting. Anyway, I don't know exactly what I want to do, but I know I definitely want to save the art for all of them. And I don't know how much more of them I want to save. Like, I know this, like this. Iceland poppies. That's pretty much all I want. Like, I don't need the backs, right? I don't. And then some of them where I've already cut them bad, I'll just cut them however I looks nice, you know? What am I gonna do with it? I don't know. That's not what's important. Okay, so now all of the things that I'm calling garbage now are gonna go into the little container here. And then it's like, this doesn't have a lot of information, but it shows that in 2023 I grew them. You know what I mean? Like, I saved these seeds in 2023. So is that dumb? Maybe. But like, so am I sometimes. And I feel like there's art somewhere in here. I don't know what it is. Maybe I use dried flowers and the seed packets. Like, maybe I dry out these flowers, but like, I drew this in 2022, you know? And then now I'm just gonna throw it out? I don't think so. Oops. I'm also not good at cutting things. So if you're like, wow, you're really bad at this, it's a known thing about me. I don't think it's dumb. It's an easy thing to keep, doesn't take up much space, right? It's just, I use them. I use them so much and I love them so much. So like, how can I use them? It's pretty, and you reuse the brown ones. I reuse the brown ones as long as I wrote it in pencil. Some of them I wrote in pen like this. And I could, you're right, I could reuse it and save the same type of seed in it and just change the date. But the cool thing is when I bought these envelopes, I bought 1,000 of them. And I thought, I grow so many flowers, I'll use them all. Will you, Laura? Will you? I just feel like there's art hidden in here, and I don't know exactly where the art is. But like, I like the idea of some of the things I've written on these. Like this one I wrote, very drama, must grow. And you know what? I was right, and now I grow it. So I should listen to myself. Now we all have some too. A collage, that's a good idea, a collage. I'm just trying to think of how I can make it into something I would want displayed in my home. Because I'm obviously saving these for literally nobody else, because literally no one else in the entire world cares about these, except maybe some of you guys. I understand that too. But I mean, like, I'm saving these for me. So it has to be a reason. You know what I mean? I also save the packages you send us. Aw, thanks. I'm glad you saved them. Except for unless it's not serving you, throw it out if it's not serving you. But if you enjoy it, then go for it. I just have this feeling. I can see it somewhere. I can't see what it is yet, but I know it's there. I see art here. And I feel like I don't know exactly how it's gonna work, but I am gonna do something that makes these feel really like, I don't know, that I get to actually enjoy it forever. It brings joy. It's serving. Does it serve you? Sort of. Does it spark joy? Yes. At some point, I know that I'll look back at these and go, I'm glad that I saved those 100 seed packets. For what purpose? That art piece that I love. Maybe I'll glue them all to a canvas and then I'll paint the canvas. I don't know. Beelzebub, honey, darling, sweet, sweet, sweet bird. I don't know what you're chirping and chopping about, but it's a bit much, girlfriend. Yeah, I hear you. I do. I hear ya. Okay. It does bring joy. I do love the companies that put the germination rate and the expiration date. I appreciate that. Yarrow. Some of them don't have any information, so I won't save. I'm so excited to see the sweet peas this year, you guys. I wish you understood how many are growing in my yard right now, because it is like literally probably more than 50. Probably more than 100. I definitely planted more than 100. I don't know if more than 100 are going to be there, but I definitely planted several hundred sweet peas, and I feel fairly confident, bless you, I feel fairly confident we are going to have the craziest showing. At least for the brown ones, you could paste them on a canvas and then paint the flowers with them and it'll look like a garden with the packs. That's not a bad idea. Paint a garden but use the seed packets in the painting. Oh, bless you, Beelzebub. Do you have a sneezy cold? Or are you just sneezing out loud for fun? Achoo! That's right, achoo! 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 Kiss. Kiss. Dancy dance. Dancy dance. Dancy dance. Dancy dance. Achoo! No, achoo! 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 Dancy dance. Dancy dance. Dancy dance. Nothing? What's up with you? Nothing. What's up with you? Oh, achoo, bless you. Achoo! Do you want to come sit with me, Beelzebub? Or are you just feeling like chatting? Sometimes it's time for a chance. Sometimes it's time for a dance, and sometimes it's time, a dancey dance. Yep, dancey dance. Dancey dance, dancey dance. Oh, so many dancey dance. Nope, out of here, Beels. Or Pika. Not Beels, Pika. Girlfriend. Clicking grass. When you say achoo after he's like, yeah. Achoo. I said Well, that's not what I said either. I said achoo. Your sounds are horrendous this morning, Bee. Yeah. I don't want to dancey dance. No, thank you. No, thanks. You shush. No, thank you. You shush. 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 You can do it. Beelzebub, shush. You know how to do it, Bee. Shush. 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 I promise she does know how to say shush. She's choosing not to right now. Okay, I think I got everything. Kiss. Mwah! Thank you, baby. All right, all cut, all ready to get glued in. We don't have to do that together today. We can get to crocheting now. Now that it's 11 o'clock, 2 hours to go through the plants. I'm happy with that. That was a good deal to me. Okay, I'm gonna collect all of my seed packets, and these can all go in recycling because they're all paper. I think. They're paper, but they have like glue on the end, like an envelope. Does that make a problem? Okay, we'll just collect the rest of these seeds. Peekaboo's like, all right, now snacks for me. Okay, so this little bowl's worth is going to go into the front, or the back garden rather. This has some chamomile, some cosmos, scabiosa, sweet peas, and nasturtiums, and a couple marigolds, I think, and a few basil and Swiss chard, and bok choy and shiso. But these will get scattered in the backyard without much thought. Like, I'll just put them out, and then if they germinate, great. If they don't, whatever. I've already got my planned garden. And then this garden will be the front garden. I will just pick up handfuls of seeds and just disperse them in my garden bed. Very excited about that. It's a very fun process for me. And now I've got all these art bits and bobs that we can eventually turn into something. What I will do for now is I'm not even going to keep this. I've never had it germinate, so I'm not even going to keep it. I am going to need to just keep these in a pile. I do have a journal for this specific purpose. Somewheres around here. Oh, right in front of my face. Because Elizabeth wanted to read my little journal. So because I didn't know what I wanted to do with them, I just glued them in for now. And I will probably do that with the rest of these. I just put them in on a page, then I skip the next page, then I put them in on the next page, skip the next page, put them in on the next page. That way they won't stick together. And I will have the option in the future of removing them to do art with. This is basically a holding cell. This book is just a spot to keep them in until I know what I'm going to do with them. Also, fun news. Turns out in the winter, when I did my winter sewing, I winter sewed a whole lot of rose campion as a side thought. Like, I didn't plan it well. It just, after I had sown all of my winter seeds, I added a whole bunch of rose campion into the same winter sow. Apparently, all the other seeds died, except the rose campion and a couple garden heliotropes. And the garden heliotropes I transplanted out and I left the other one in. And now I have, I think I have no worry. I think all of the seedlings outside are all rose campion, which means I'm going to be swimming in seedlings. Oh my god, I can't believe Elizabeth is old enough to engage with you like that now. It's crazy, but she likes books a lot now. Julia and her husband read a lot. So she likes books and she likes flipping through them and pointing at stuff on the page. So I opened this being like, I know what she'll enjoy. Look at all these animals to look at. She opened it and then went, and I was like, that's right. That's nasturtium. It's important. And then I was like, this one, that's Apricotta Cosmos. And she went, and I was like, those are poppies. I know. And then she went, and I was like, I know. But this is the big one. So yeah, I just, this is my plan to hold on to my seed packets for now until I decide what to do with them. I am going to go throw this into the recycling bin so I don't have to think about it anymore. That way it's dead to me. We love not having to think about it anymore. Cool. Okay, you guys weren't here at the beginning of the live stream, Melanie and Slinky. If you're still here, I would love to show you my pink petunias. I would like to show you my white petunias that didn't turn out white. That's too cute. I know, right? These were supposed to both be white petunias that I saved from white. I didn't save them. Julia. Present. Get them started young. Agreed. These are supposed to be white petunias. I grew them from saved seeds that Julia saved for me from her white petunias. I'm starting to think she's a liar, because these are the first two that are going to bloom. This is my first white petunia right here. And this is my second white petunia right here. This one right here. This color is white. Don't know if you knew that. This is what white looks like. Oops, sorry, honey. Folded her in a little. Are you going to be a bicolor, or are you just dark because you're little? This one here. Another one that's... Can you see the white? The white in the middle. There's some white in the middle there. Anyway, my name is Laura, and I do not believe that petunias are real. Petunias are a scam. And now we just all have to live with ourselves having a rainbow of petunias. This is Limelight Spray Millet, which I paid a good amount of money for, so I'm not going to just throw it out. And by throw it out, I mean just throw it into the garden. I am going to throw it into the garden eventually. Not today. Anyway, those are my my white petunias, sorry. Doing amazing. Growing beautiful white flowers. Whoever you are, you're lovely. I would have loved you more if you were the color I had anticipated. I have like 30 petunias. I'm out of tea. I wonder if any of my mesothelial will live. Okay. All right, I'm gonna be back in 1 minute. I have to pee. Hello, I have returned. Welcome, welcome. I brought my new crochet project. Hi, Pikachu. Hi, honey. Is she not the cutest sometimes? So fat. So sweet. Hey? Hi. Thank you. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. All right, everybody. we can get into doing some crafting now that there's only a little while left. Nice to see you, by the way. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button if you have not yet clicked it. I'd really appreciate if you could click the thumbs up button. It helps the channel grow, and you're already here hanging out with us, so please do it. Do it. Do it. Also, to my Twitch chat and my Facebook Live, hello everybody, nice to see you all. If you would like to participate in the live chat, feel free. I am here and I will see it. Probably. Most likely. Hi. What are you doing? Aw, look at this mama bear. You got a big belly, girlfriend. You big girl. Yeah, you big girl. She said, I'll just stay right here. It's good. I'll just stay right here. Hey? Hi. Oh, so pretty. Oh, cool. You're doing it on multiple platforms. Yes, I'm doing it on 3 platforms. Don't bite me. I'm petting you. I'm petting you. You see her grabbing me now? Still no claws. She bites me, but she doesn't claw me. You see she's holding me with her claws? Or holding me with her hand, but she's not using her claws. You don't like it when I bother you sometimes, huh? Hey, you. Don't you do that. Say, I'll do what I want. Yes, I'm doing it on multiple platforms now. Melanie, hi! Welcome, Melanie. I'm happy to see you're also on Twitch. Love that. And thank you for being here today. Twitch is, you know, let's get the party started in here now. That'd be fun, except for, as you might be able to see, I don't know if it shows you how many viewers are there with you, Melanie. There ain't no one for you to talk to in there. I don't know how to tell people about Twitch. I don't know how to tell people on Twitch that I'm here. So instead I just show up, and eventually, please subscribe. Lol me and one friend. Hi, both of you in Twitch, and both of you on Facebook. Hey, you know what? If it's different people on all platforms, then I'll just add up the number and make it feel like there's lots of ya. Thanks for being here today. Okay, oh, we're in a pickle, actually. The next step is we need a different color yarn than what I have here. So I'm gonna find it. We're gonna find it together. Who is currently silent? Other Twitch viewer, come join the fun, lol. If it's Alex, I will LOL. I would not be surprised if it was Alex or my brother, because I found out my brother watches my lives. Basically, I'm really cool. If my brother watches, that means I'm actually cool, because my brother's cool. And thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I know I have another one of this yarn. One second, let me find it. Oh, where is my other yarn? I know you're here somewhere. You can't hide from me forever. With my luck, I will have somehow used up that yarn. How inconvenient. It shouldn't be used up. It should be stored somewhere safe. That makes really a lot of sense. Okay, we were using yellow. Where did that? Okay, there's a purple. We need that seafoam color. Oh where can my yarn be? I'm gonna get that yarn here next to me. I used to have it, so I know that it's here. Did I hide it somewhere else? Oh where can all my yarn be? I found some yellow because I knew I had more. I know I have yellow. I know I do. I've used it. Here's some. And it's a pretty good quantity too. Like, it's not a small amount. So that's the other reason why I feel confused, because I don't have a lot of hiding spots for yarn these days. I don't think that's the right yellow. No, that's a bright yellow. Wrong. That's the wrong one. The Lord took her. Okay. It's not here. Cool. That's odd. How odd. Ah, yes, the safe place that's never to be found. Exactly. I don't have any more of that yarn, which is weird because I know that I do, which is annoying because I'm gonna find it eventually. But I don't know where else I would have hid it. I don't feel like I hid any of my yarn, even from myself. How annoying. So, options available to us are to make the front and back the same and the sleeves the same, but not the same as each other. Because the front and the back require... Ooh, is there any... I don't think there's going to be enough green even for that. How annoying. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start taking yarn from the top. That's what I'll have to do. There's only so much I can do, you know? I'm sure it'll be just fine. So, anybody do anything fun this weekend? I am going to be doing friendship. Anything else I'm doing this weekend? I don't think I'm doing anything fun. Friendship. Oh no. I think I've already got my stuff logged for the free tree, whatever, that my city does. Let me just try and find a way for you guys to be able to watch as I work. Whistle while you work. Ignore all the, ignore all the mess. Don't worry about that. Just worry about the crochet, okay? We'll put this mic a little bit over this way more. Good. That way we can move you guys over this way, where you'll be able to also watch me crochet. Such fun. By the way, have you had a chance to watch my most recent tutorial? I put in a new tutorial this week on how to crochet a monstera leaf, just like this. And it's a pretty good tutorial, I think. It might be a little bit long, but that's okay. Sometimes tutorials are a little bit long, you know? Okay. Now that song is going to be in my head all day today. We were out on a date. You know the Pearl Jam one? I don't even know what it's called. My baby. So I got to be good. Maybe My Baby? I don't know what that one's called. What's that song called? So I can see my baby. You know the one. Okay, now we are going to continue in, well, let's try that again. Try and let you in so you can watch too. Maybe you want to watch while we do it. I'm going to do half double crochets still in this. My plan, my big beautiful plan here is to go as far as I can copying the front body piece, and then if I run out of yarn, to switch the pattern. I think it'll be fine. I think I'll figure it out. I think I only need 2 rows here anyway, right? 2 or 3? 1, 2, 3. 3. Very good. I'm gonna just take a couple strands of yarn here. I made this so long ago. I know I have yarn for it because I put yarn aside for it. Like I divided balls of yarn and got them all set up, which is what I'm not understanding. Like I have a container of yarn for this project, and I don't know, I don't hide things from myself typically. Usually they're somewhere around. Annoying. So, May 1st, everyone. Anyone doing any Beltane stuff this weekend, I guess? We are now officially 1 week from my birthday. I am May 6th is my birthday, and that's like not even a week away now because it's May 1st. So 5 days from now, I'm going to turn 34 years old. Like the video. There's my birthday gift. Like and subscribe. But also 1 week after that, essentially, Alex's and my 15-year anniversary is coming up, and I have yet to figure out what I'm doing for that, which is fine. It's not like too stressful. 15 years is a long time though, so it feels like something I need to like have planned for, but I feel like Alex and I always have a good time no matter what we do, no matter where we go. – 15 years is a while though, so. Any suggestions about what we should do? I kind of want to go fishing for my birthday. Normally we go to Toronto and like spend the day bumming around in Toronto, but I was telling Alex I kind of want to try and catch a bunch of perch. That would be a really good birthday present to me, is fishing for perch. Hi, peekaboo. Look at her little toes. Look at those toes. Where are you going? There's your back toes. Where are you gonna go? Is that your best bet? Here, let me move it for you so you have a little bit more of a comfy spot to settle in. Right there. Here. No, not in my lap. Right here. Yeah, you can lie down right there. I'm busy. Okay, thanks, girl. Do it. Fishing would be so fun. It might even be warm enough to camp. It might be. 15 is crazy. Melanie, I love that you're on both both platforms. You're silly. It means I've been here 5 years watching you. That's a long time. Thank you for being here. Pika, can you put your face on this end, though? No one wants to see your butt. Thanks. That'd be great. Everyone loves a big fat kitty, but no one wants your butt. Okay, thank you. Just push your face out of the way. Don't push my hand out of the way. You don't know me. She's like, oh, you're crocheting? Nah, I think that actually you're petting me. There's just a crochet hook involved in however you're petting me. Someone's got to keep the Twitch seat warm. Thanks, Melanie. Bring traffic. So that if anyone else comes into the room, they don't feel like they're alone. Appreciate you. Anyway, it's perch fishing season here. And you can keep so many. Like it's like a huge amount. It's like 15 if you're a what's it called? Not a sport fisher, a conservation fisher, and then it's like some ridiculous number if you're doing sport fishing. But you're allowed to keep perch and like have them. So that's what I want to do. I want to catch a bunch of perch, and then I want to spend the afternoon skinning them and vacuum sealing them and put them in the freezer. That would be my perfect birthday, would be if we could catch enough to put in the freezer. And I like the idea of freezing them first also because I don't like the idea of the parasites that are in fish. I know they're in all fish. I know that if you catch a salmon straight out of the ocean, there's going to be parasites in it, and some more than others. So I'm super yucked out by that. So I want all of my fish to have been frozen before I ever interact with it for food, just because then I know all of the parasites that could be in there are dead. But also gross. I'm actually trying. I posted the link in a couple promote your friends' crafty discords. Thank you, Melanie. That's so sweet of you. Make it so people can watch your previous streams if you haven't already. Then if someone sees it after, they can still watch. Oh, okay. Let's see. Twitch. Let's see what the settings are. See what I can do. We have makers and crafting. That is where I'm at. And we have stream language, content classification. Politics and sensitive issues? No. Drugs and intoxication or excessive tobacco use? No. Gambling? No. Mature rated content? No. Significant profanity? No. Sexual themes? No. Violent or graphic depictions? No. Let viewers know your stream was previously recorded. Failure to label reruns leads to viewer confusion, which damages trust. Branded content? Also no. Okay, cool. So none of those things. Thank you, Twitch, for that. Clip that. Clip what? 30-second clip created. Okay. That's cool. Raid channel, manage goals, stream together. Settings, stream settings. Let's see, disconnect protection, latency mode. Share past store past broadcasts. Always publish VODs. Is that means I've got that, right? Clip settings. I have joined auto clips waitlist. Okay. Enable clips. Followers only. No, that's anyone can look. Subscriber only? No, anyone can look. All clips, sure. Let viewers upload clips to their socials. Why not? Sure, enjoy. Clip reactions. We have... Ooh, we could do emotes. Love that. Feature this clip. Whatever. Featured clip permissions, channels that manage as an editor, minimum number of viewers, deny all raids, channels. Okay. Well, there. That looks great. I guess my settings are correct. Good. High quality. Let's see. That's the one. The VOD thing. VODs. Good. Hold on. It is set Twitch purges every 7 days. It is set Twitch purges every 7 days. 30 days is what Facebook purges. Welcome, by the way, for your first time chat. Thank you for coming to my Twitch. Appreciate you. You lovely, lovely human. Melanie, I like that your chats have a blue title. Your name is in blue. Okay, there. It's set. Now people can definitely chase that yield. Buy low, sell high. Sorry, just let me just be. Don't worry about it, guys. It's fine. All right, so we've made it. Now that we're here, we can continue crocheting. Is Peekaboo still even visible? Barely. I feel like I want to do this for her. Just so that you can... I just need a bit more room for my arm, though. Can you, That's not the way I need you to move a little. Just like the teeniest bit. Here, I'll put this here so that you understand not to go any further that way. And then I'm just gonna, I'm barely even scooting you. Just the tiniest scoot. You're not in any danger or any trouble. There you go. Okay, never mind. Fully ignore what I said. Here, this is your spot right here. This little leaf, that's your spot. Okay? Thank you. Good girl. Okay, well, that's great. Try not to roll off. Try not to roll off the table. She's being rude to me. I didn't do anything. Why are you being rude? Look at her, so fat. Can you move your foot though? I don't want to bother your foot. I know you don't like it when I touch them. God, peekaboo. She is a princess. Yay! Okay, Pika, girlfriend, does that feel like the best decision, what you're doing right now? I think the answer to that question is probably yes. All right, I'll just get back to my crochet now and we can ignore the cat. Just pretend she's not there. I don't know how you're supposed to do that, but you can try. Michelle, Princess Pika, she is a princess. Yay, I'm proud of you for doing this. I can imagine it's stressful to do all the platforms. I'm going to be honest with you, Alex set it up, so now all I have to do every morning is give titles to each of the platforms. I need all the attention. Look at this sweet baby angel. Pika, how did your head get so far back? Hey, over here, girl. Hello. Hello. You're so good. Now this is premium content. Yeah, I'm giving you the belly shots of a big fat kitty. This is worth the premium. Oh my goodness. Girlfriend. Sweet baby. Are you guys jealous? Toe beans. The birds are jealous. I'm trying to crochet, peekaboo. Your nose is in the way. Excuse me. Excuse me, peekaboo. Excuse me, sorry, I need you to move your face out of the way. When people are like, cats are not friendly. Cats don't like act like dogs and they're not like nice. I know they're not. I know they're not nice. Look at her though. Tell me that she's not nice. This is a nice kitty right here. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, baby. You're so cute. Show me that belly again. Where's that kitty cat belly? Oh, oh. Ow. Look at those claws. What's happening here? What is happening? I live here. I'm the owner of this house. What do you think you're doing? You don't even pay rent. You gonna come at me and bite me a bunch? Hey, 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 hey. Don't you break my skin. You can bite if you're angry, but you don't break it. I want you to see that the claws are in fact out right now. She's not gonna hurt me, but she'll threaten. Hi. Hi. You mad, bro? You mad, girl? She's like, I'm grouchy now. Don't even think about touching my toes, Laura. I'm just playing with you, girlfriend. I'm just playing. Come here. Come here, Pika. I was just playing with you, honey. Come on. Oh, thank you so much for your love. There, if you sit on my lap. Okay, well, don't push my mic away. Okay. want you to listen anymore. Can you make up your mind about where you're gonna sit so that I can crochet? That'd be super nice. Hey, Pika, come here. Sorry, I just have to give this kitty cat attention. My baby. I love you, kitty. My sweet girl. Sorry, I just have to give her attention so that she'll leave us alone. Look at her face. Better? She's like, I just wanted your full undivided attention. Now I'm fine. Cute. Can I have my stuff back? Thanks. No, you do whatever you want, girl. And she's gone. And now I'm covered in hair. But did she break any skin? A little bit with her teeth. Barely. She barely broke any skin. She wouldn't. Bens, kitty. Hello. Welcome, Jenny. I don't know what you're writing, but welcome. And I can only read in English. Anywho, now that she's finally given us a little space here, now we can crochet again. How about you, Toby? How you doing, bud? How you doing? He's not eating very much. I'm a little bit concerned. I can get him to eat. Your name is Chachi. My name is Laura, but thank you. I've been having trouble getting him to eat. No, that's not true. He is not interested in eating, and I have to convince him to eat. And I don't know if that is because I'm so dramatic about making sure that he eats that now he's like, you gotta work for it. That's possible, but he's a dog, so I always assume that. That it's not that actually that he's sick and dying. So Toby is not, I'm switching his food today. I've decided we're going to go pick up a different food because it's stressing me out too much. But Toby's not been interested in his food. I've given him like glucosamine and beef broth powder and liver treats and dehydrated duck, and he will eventually eat his food. But Peekaboo will eat it before he gets to, if I'm not actively watching him. And he doesn't want to eat it all in one go, and he doesn't usually want to eat right when I give it to him. It's like he's a bit dramatic. He's just being a bit dramatic, and that's normally fine, except for he's 4.5 pounds. So I have to be aware. He can't just not eat for a couple days. Like Peekaboo could not eat for several days and she would be fine. Toby can't. He has to eat every day. So I'm going to pick a different food today. I think I might have to go to something wet, like a canned food maybe, but I don't know. He doesn't eat very much, so I feel like we can splurge on his food because the amount that he eats it's so small that any food lasts a very long time. But yeah, I feel like he needs a different food. And he liked the wellness wilderness or something. No, he doesn't like the blue menu wilderness one. He likes the wellness one. I want him to have options, and, you know, he doesn't like the options. And I just worry because he's so little. He will still eat any treats with no problem and no resistance and no, like, anything. Hello! Melanie, are you bringing people into this live stream? What is this about? Thank you for doing what you did. Melanie, hey Jams! Hey Jams! Welcome! Welcome to the Twitch chat. I am on YouTube and Facebook and Twitch. Twitch and Facebook are new. YouTube is the one that I've been doing for a long time now. A long, long time. A long time indeed. So, welcome. And I'm crocheting a sweater today as we chat. I'm feeling like nervous, Melanie, like you told people about me and now I have to live up to something. I hope that you didn't say anything. Jam spins and knits. Oh, cool. I don't spin yet. I have spun once and then I didn't lose interest. Maybe I lost interest. I still have an interest in learning to spin someday. I feel like I recognize you. I wonder if I follow you on YouTube. Ah! If you do, I would be so flattered. I'm Last Minute Laura everywhere. No, just be yourself. Thanks, Melanie. Well, anyway, I knit and crochet and paint and plant and other stuff too. Also, hey. Welcome, welcome. Lots and lots of fun. Oh, I just heard a bird walk onto the bird bath platform. It's made of plastic, so I can hear the difference with their little feet. Somebody's about to go take a bath, which is good because I refresh their water every day, and usually I refresh it around noon, but I refreshed it this morning in the morning. Do you watch Ninjago? I don't watch that. Should I? I really do feel like if I don't follow you there, I've watched some of your stuff. I will have to check. Well, if you have, welcome back. If you haven't, that's okay. I would say most people that have ever existed and do exist and ever will exist have never heard of me. Overall, everyone hasn't heard of me. Nah, nice. Okay. What am I thinking? It's a kid's show. Okay, well, I am not a kid. I'm an adult. I'm a kid at heart. When I read the title, though, it made me think of Reboot. You remember the show Reboot? It was a robot, and it was horribly animated, but it was amazing for the time. It was like 3D, but before 3D animations were good, so it was really bad. But it was really, like, good. It was, like, good at the time, you know? So, I can't plant out my garden still this weekend. I did plant out 9 more Chantilly Snapdragons because I'm losing space. I've put away my grow shelves already, so I currently have no grow shelves. Well, that's not... I'm a liar. I put away 2 of my 3 grow shelves, and the 1 grow shelf that I have only has 2 shelves that have lights. So I currently went from having 12 grow lights to 2 grow lights. It's a significant decrease, and I also put my shelves all away. 1, 2, is it 4 or 3? Oh, it's just 2. 1, 2. Right? Confirmed? 1 and 2. Are you the same size hook, Laura? I think I might be screwing myself over. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. That's our 2 rows. And then we can go back into yellow. And there we go. The new one or the old one? Is there a new reboot? I'm obviously talking about the old one. Look at how old I am. There are no kids shows that I know about yet. In a couple years, I'll know all about kids shows. Achoo! You're so cute. Achoo! Do you want to come sit with me on my shoulder? Is that what you're upset about? One second, I just have to get my birds. Come here, girlfriend. Come on. Come sit on my shoulder. If you're going to scream, you can come sit. Come on. Oh, please. Good bird. Thanks, babies. Don't poop as soon as you get on my shoulder, though, okay? I would not appreciate such things. Oh. Okay, we've got Beelzebub and Gary joining us now. Gary is hiding because he is more shy. He's right there. Beelzebub is right here. Hi, Bee. Anything I can give to you that would make you excited and happy? Ooh, I have a coin and I have a hair clip. Would those two things make either of you two happy? I have a hair clip and I have a coin. Do you want the coin, Gary? Yeah, you can have it. Oops, don't drop it. It's for you to play with. Okay, how about the hair clip? No, okay, fine. Then you guys can just sit quietly. If you're not going to participate, you can just behave, okay? And don't poop on me. I don't want to be pooped on today. Toby's like, why are there birds on your shoulder, Mom? Why can't I be on your shoulder, Mom? Because, Toby, you're far too big. I don't know that either. I do follow you. I knew you looked familiar. Yay, now I follow you on here too. Oh, awesome. That's awesome, Jams. Thank you. Thank you for joining. What were you excited for then? If you guys were so excited to make all kinds of noise, and then as soon as you get close to where people can see you, you're out of it. You're no longer interested. Toby, don't touch my stuff. He's like, but it's moved, therefore it's for me? Wrong. Not true. Oh, Lordy. Okay, so like I said, I cannot plant anything else out this weekend. I will probably still plant out all of my Sweet Alyssum. Yes, I know we're about to have a cold snap, but Sweet Alyssum can handle a cold snap. So I think after this weekend, we're getting a very cold one. Oh, I love the Canadian fiber community is like a little neighborhood. It is! There's not very many of us, are there? No, there's not. Also, look, I'm a real live YouTuber now. That silver play button makes it official. TikTok, sorry. Fair enough. I'm not on TikTok on account of being old. Due to my elderly, I am not on TikTok. I am on Instagram like a proper boomer. No, I'm on Instagram like a millennial. The boomers are on Facebook. The millennials are on Instagram, and then the Gen Z and below, you guys are TikTokers. I'm sure that there are millennials who are TikToking. I'm just not, because there's too many things for me to think about, and I can't add a new social media. You know? Such is the way. Anyway, after this cold snap this weekend, we're going to have Monday, the cold snap ends, I believe. We're having Friday, Saturday, and then like Sunday night supposed to just be regular amounts of cold, not like bitter, freezing, ice cold. I'm on TikTok, but I only doom scroll. Okay, there you go. It's gonna be May. Totally. It is May. It's actually gonna be May today. And it's May Day and Beltane. Happy blessed Beltane. Happy May Day. Enjoy your maypoles and your fires and your sex and your all the things that make May great. And my birthday. Enjoy my birthday, everyone. Let me try and finish my gosh dang son of a gun sentence, okay? My ADHD is taking over my brain, and I need it to not right now. I am going to plant out all of my Sweet Alyssum, and probably my baby's breath and all of my snapdragons after this weekend. Yes, we're still going to get 2 or 3 days where the temperature goes below 5 degrees Celsius at night, but I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. I think they'll be fine. I think they can handle a couple of light frosts. It's not going to like be a hard frost. Right? Where's Slinky when I need her? Are you still here, Slinky? Tell me what to do. My snapdragons are getting too big. Everything's too big. I'm a kid, bruh, BPG. Well, this is not a kid's live stream, so find another place. And also, yeah, no, this is not directed at children. This is directed at crafters and mostly a bunch of, what are we? What would I call us? I would say we are alt, whimsical, degenerate plant witches. Good? I never could get into it. I like long form content. I think that's why I want to just set it and forget it. I get that too. That's me. I put on long videos. Lots of long videos. Nah, you cool. I'm the coolest, actually. But like, don't ask anyone, because I don't need other people to give me feedback. Free thinkers. That's it. Free thinkers. I mean, I feel like we're overall left-leaning, I would argue. I don't know very many of us in here who would say that they voted. I don't think we have a lot of... There's no MAGA in here. How about that? We don't have any MAGA in this chat. MAGA doesn't typically come here. I prefer long videos, but sometimes I like to doom scroll, lol. Bye then. Bye. MAGA, not invited. Sorry. If you're MAGA, you can watch. You ignore me. Yes. MAGA is not invited welcomely. Thank you, Melanie. Overall, we are left-leaning, but like not left-leaning like we're left-leaning like we're all the way left, you know? Sorry, Jason. Melanie, just the name should have given us something. We don't get a lot of straight white man names in here, you know what I'm saying? I love a 4-hour video, don't you? I love a 4-hour video. Oh, what is his name? JD Signifier? Is that him? JD? Is it JD Signifier? JB Signifier? JD Signifier? I don't know. I'm subscribed, so I don't have to, like, remember. No maggots, exactly. But, yeah, JD Signifier, I think. Anyway, he's a bread tuber, and I like listening to his videos because they're so long. And it's just chit-chat, and that's one of the only reasons I listen to any podcast is because I just want to put it on and not have to be paying attention. And I can get up and go make a cup of coffee or decide to vacuum and not feel like I have to pause the video while I'm vacuuming. You know what I mean? Or who else do I like? I like ContraPoints. I like JD Signifier. I forget what her name is. I feel like her name's Melanie. But she always starts her thing with, this is the only channel on YouTube where every video is written and produced by a cow. But I don't know what her channel is called. That's the only part I remember. Those are the kinds of vids I like when I'm gaming. Totally. I've been listening to him too. Yeah, he's got some good stuff to say. I like the way he talks about things. I like the way he talks. I like the way he sees the world, and I like that he's like sociological in his discussions. There's another one though. ContraPoints is Natalie, and then Philosophy Tube is the other one. It's kind of, yup, sounds like a Melanie. Very good, Melanie. There's the other one is, I just said the name. Come on, Philosophy Tube. I have hit and miss with Philosophy Tube. I feel like Philosophy Tube is, please be gentle. I know people really like Philosophy Tube. I feel like Philosophy Tube is ContraPoint's great value. Sometimes I really like her videos, but sometimes I just can't like get into it because, I don't know. It's like too scripted, but in a way that I don't like. Scripted is fine. Oh, there's another one I've really been liking lately. Something Rudolph is her last name, is Rudolph. And she does fashion history, long form fashion history videos. Kind of, she's in the same group as Brienne. No, Bertha, no. Benjamina, no. Bridget, no. You know the one everybody knows. The one that everybody knows, the historical... Nicole Rudolph is the one I'm talking about, thank you. Nicole Rudolph, I like her a lot. I like her voice. I like her content. And I like the length of it. The other one that's in the same frame as Nicole Rudolph, Beatrice. I like fashion history, me too. Bridget? Bernadette Banner. Got it. Bernadette. I knew it was an old lady's name. Oh, thank you, Jams. Yes, Bernadette Banner. Thank you. You got it too. Thank you, Bernadette. I kind of fell off on the Bernadette Banner wagon, not because anything that she did wrong. I just like lost interest for a while in that, and then I got back into that group of video people because of Nicole Rudolph. I also really like From the Mind of Christine. From the Mind of... How am I supposed to remember anyone's name? From the Mind of Christine McGee. Nope, it's not Christine McGee. Hi, I'm Christine McGee, owner of Sleep Country. Nope, that's the wrong person. Christine, you guys know what I'm talking about, okay? I know that you know, because we all have the same algorithm. That's why you're here. So the other one that makes lampshades and cool stuff for her house, you know. From the Mind of Christine McLaughlin. From the Mind of Christine... Hi, I don't know what you want from me, sweetheart, but as you can see, there's not a whole heck of a lot of room on my table right now. So, sure, yeah, right on top of my pair of scissors. I'll just pull those out from under your body, since you won't be needing those. Thank you so much. Anyway, those are the videos I like to watch in, for my long form. I like fashion history. Oh, I also like painting restoration. Baumgartner, I think, is the one I like to watch the most. He's got a very calm and gentle voice. Also love Abby Cox, one of my faves. Hold on, let me see. I'll just find the channel that I'm thinking of. That was your fault, Peekaboo. I guess I could look in history. History. Okay, let's see. Let me see. Oh, I don't know if you guys watch Jenna Phipps. She has 586,000 subscribers, so probably some of you do, but Jenna Phipps, she like is redoing a house in British Columbia. I watch her a lot. Oh, Psychology with Dr. Anna. Been watching a lot of that. Baumgartner Restoration. Who else? Growing Willow for Basket Making, Year 2. Love that one. Clips from Homelander. Oh, here we go. Less Stuff, Nicole Rudolph. That was a couple days ago. Who else do I have? Inside Canada's Embarrassing Border City. That's us. Okay. Oh, I watch Internet Today. I watch You Can't Eat the Grass, but I kind of click through. I haven't really been that interested in the last year or so. Who else? I'm trying to look for a very specific creator, but I obviously have not watched her in a while. Oh, subscriptions will have it. Silly Laura. I'm pretty far down my scroll now though, so let me just wait a sec. Oh, Funky Frog Bait. I also like their videos. I started watching the Rodiculous podcast, which is Rosanna Pansino and Olivia Lopes. It's fine. It doesn't really... Oh, do you guys watch Shauna the Mom? I watch Shauna the Mom also. I know I'm gonna find her in here. This one video I watched from her in the last little while. She hasn't put out a lot. I know she's gonna be in her thumbnail. She wouldn't do that to me. You watch too much YouTube, Laura. Feels like we're like weeks in the past from all the scrolling I've done, but we definitely are not that far in the past. More home. Oh, she just sitting purring. Love my kitty cat. Alright, I'm not seeing anything that makes me feel like I'm gonna get to where I'm looking to go. Yeah. Cool. Love that for you. Oh, there it is. Mooney. Tara Mooney. Not Melanie. Mooney. But she does spell it M-O-O-K-N-E-E. Mooney. Let me see. My Twitch chat finally loaded again. I had to close the app for some reason. Oh, did it stop making Twitch chats? That happens to me sometimes. So far for me, it's not happening right now. I can see all your chats. Thank you, thank you. Oh, YouTube disappeared for a second though. Come back, everyone. It's gonna be fine. Cool. Cool. Very good. Anywho, those are all the YouTubers that I tend to watch, I would say regularly. Oh, that's probably why everyone's leaving, because it's the end of the stream. I was scrambling around, but really it's the end of the stream. I want you to see what I'm enjoying as my view right now, just so that you can also enjoy. So I have two birds on my shoulder. Where's my dog? A dog at my feet behind me. And then this sweet baby angel. Just sitting. Being the sweetest baby angel. Are you purring or is that my computer? Could you purr louder so I could put the mic up to you? Sweet baby. Oh, that's better. Okay, here's your ASMR. Erg. Hello. I hope when the mic turns back on each time it's not like a huge loud ka-chunk. Aw, all your little pals. Yeah, I have all these little pals. Can you... I can't even hear if you're purring. Are you not even happy to be here? Hey? She's just a baby. Oh, she's so... Look at her. Look at this face. Look at this face. Do you hear it? Can you hear her purring? Sometimes she just wants to be smushed a little. Oh, is that better? Now that your face is all smushed. There. There's my face smushed kid girl. I'm just giving you the gift of this cat up close purring. It's my gift to you. You're knocking my stuff over with your big strong tail. Okay, I am leaving now. Thank you for being here today. I hope you had a good time. I hope that you enjoyed hanging out with me and with us and joining the live stream. If you did, please click the like button. It helps the channel grow. If you're new here, 5 viewers. Hi guys, welcome. Sorry, there's people in chat, in Discord that I'm not used. There's people in Twitch. Jesus, there's so many different areas that I'm looking at right now. There's people new in Twitch. Hi, you came right at the end of the live stream, but welcome. Happy to see you. Follow, become a follower, like the video or whatever. Jeez Louise. I think that's it for today, though. So I will see you all on Monday, because I'll be back Monday from 9 a.m. till 12 p.m. I'm always here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 a.m. till 12 p.m. You can come here and hang out. You can, I don't know, you can do whatever you want, but you can come here, hang out and chat and see all the animals. And look, I'm a real live YouTuber, so worth subscribing to. I'm here on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. So come back on Monday and I'll be here. Happy May Day. Blessed Beltane. Happy May 1st. Happy birthday month for all of you birthday people of May. I think that's everything, okay? Thank you for the stream. Thank you for coming. Are you ready to go outside? Are you ready to go outside, Toby? Do you want to go outside? Do you want to go outside? Okay, I gotta go. I love you guys. Bye. See you next time. Okay, bye. Let's go.